Hi you guys, welcome to another chakra video. We are at the tail end of this series ending with the crown chakra. I have really enjoyed making these videos and I appreciate your support. I hope it's helped a lot. I've really put a lot of effort into it, so I know you guys are enjoying it. So today we're going to be talking about the 7th chakra, which is the crown chakra. It's all about your consciousness, your head, your higher self, your awareness. Your crown is basically like an antenna. I know that our intuition sometimes sits in our body, but our head is more of that spiritual awareness and knowledge and downloading information from source or our spirit guides. It's very important if you're on your spiritual journey to take care of your crown chakra. So it's located at the top of the head. The colors are violet or white. The elements are thought or divine consciousness. And the mantra is Om. The associated organ systems are going to be the brain, specifically the cerebral cortex, the nervous system, including the central and peripheral nervous systems, and also the pineal gland, which is used for regulation of sleep and wake cycles, but is also a center for spiritual awareness. And as always, my disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional anymore. I was a nurse. I was in nursing school. I just love anatomy, and now I'm a witch. So I really enjoy correlating how energy affects our bodies and making those connections. So if you have any physical or mental health issues, please go to the doctor, okay? With that said, some health issues that can manifest if your crown chakra is imbalanced are chronic headaches and migraines, which can also, like if you've gone to the doctor and you've gone to specialists and they can't figure it out on every scan, every test, you're coming up just fine. Headaches can also be part of your spiritual awakening sometimes. You can just be a developing psychic or medium of some sort, and sometimes we have headaches during a awakening. But it's something to keep an eye on, don't just assume that's what's going on. Go to the doctor, rule the physical stuff out, and then go back to spiritual. Another thing I want to say is you can also get headaches and migraines and stuff, and usually it's that headache that will radiate at the back of your neck, it just pulsates. That can mean that you have picked up some type of negativity, or someone is sending you psychic attack, very, very bad evil eye. So it's important to keep an eye on it and cleanse yourself. I do make a cleansing spray. It's called Rosa Blanca that can help with that. I make spiritual cleansing baths that you can use to cleanse your aura. It's just something to be aware of because people send negativity for no reason. And yes, there's a lot that we can do on the inside to mitigate it, but sometimes you have to cleanse yourself. And spiritual baths and spiritual hygiene are very important. It can also manifest as neurological disorders, cognitive dysfunction, memory issues, sleep disorders, including insomnia, just overall restlessness. It can be pretty intense, I'm not going to lie. So it's important to be aware of these things. For emotional and psychological issues, it can manifest as depression and anxiety, confusion, disorientation, apathy, lack of motivation, just not really wanting to do anything, spiritual crisis, feeling disconnected from your spiritual beliefs, feeling disconnected from source and your guides, Also, feelings of isolation or loneliness. Some crystals that you can use. Amethyst is very popular for the crown chakra. It's a very spiritual stone. It carries a lot of wisdom. I wear it in all my readings and stuff just to kind of connect to my own crown chakra. It enhances spiritual awareness. It promotes a higher state of consciousness, and it also helps with meditation. Amethyst is also very good. Like if you can get a little tumbled stone to put under your pillow, it can help protect you during your sleep from nightmares and negative entities attacking you in your sleep. It can also help you remember your dreams. Also, clear quartz, one of my favorites. Quartz is actually used in a lot of technology. It's a very programmable stone. It carries a lot of information and can hold a lot of information. So it amplifies any energy and thought that's around it. Selenite, this is one that I use every single day. I use it to cleanse my jewelry because I have jewelry for different intentions. Sorry, that's my tummy, you guys. I haven't eaten this morning. I'm fasting, but we'll get into that in a minute. Selenite is very, very powerful when it comes to cleansing and amplifying, and expands awareness. It can help recharge any crystal that you can put on it. So like if you had a howlite crystal, which is another one associated with the crown chakra, you can put it on a piece of selenite and it'll kind of recharge it and amp it up a little bit. And then just make sure to cleanse the selenite as well, because they do absorb a lot of energy. Another one for the crown chakra is going to be lepidolite for reducing stress, encouraging spiritual growth, and aiding in emotional balance. Some ways to balance your crown chakra. I'm always going to suggest this. Covering your head. Girl, especially if you're first waking up spiritually, you're going to be overwhelmed. Anytime I go outside, usually my head is covered. If I'm doing readings, my head is covered. Even if I sit down with my spirit guides to do my prayers or reading on myself, my head is covered. You can also put little tiny crystals underneath your head wrap. I also wear wigs. I have a full head of hair, but wearing wigs is kind of my way to still have hair, but protect my own head. I'm also kind of honoring my ancestors by not really showing my hair to anyone outside of my family. Hair picks up a lot of energy, so really covering it and taking care of it and seeing it as sacred is going to help. Meditation, focusing on the top of your head and visualizing a violet or white light. Mindfulness and transcendental meditation are also effective. Prayer and spiritual practices. If you have a bóveda espiritual, which is basically in Puerto Rican Espanol, it's a center for ourselves, our ancestors, and our spirit guides to connect. It's like a spiritual hub. I cannot stress this enough. Prayer is so important, okay? I do my prayers every single day. I might miss a day or two every now and then, but I at least acknowledge them. I ask for their blessings and their protection every single day. Giving them light helps a lot. Because the more aware and conscious and elevated that they are, the more they can protect us and guide us on our journey. So doing my prayers in Espanol really helped me develop my crown chakra and protect it. Some affirmations that you can say are things like, I'm always connected to the divine. Source flows through me. My spirit guides are always around me. I'm open to new ideas and spiritual insights. I'm open to new understanding, things like that. And for sound healing, you can listen to or chant the mantra Om to resonate with that crown chakra frequency. And there's a lot of essential oils that you can use. Frankincense is very, very powerful. I would recommend making a little spray, like get your little spray bottle, fill it with purified water, and put you some frankincense oil in there, sandalwood, myrrh, lavender, and rose, and use that to cleanse your space. You can also use it to kind of cleanse and protect your crown chakra before you wrap your head. It's a really good spray to put on your altar, to cleanse your tools, because these essential oils associated with the crown chakra are very high vibrational, and they're really going to help protect from negativity. Another thing that I forgot to mention that you can do is, as far as crystal jewelry goes, wearing earrings that have crystals in them. I will be coming out with earrings soon. You guys know I love my hoop earrings. I love gold jewelry, so I'm going to be combining those. And you can wear like amethyst earrings, and then if you're like me and you have multiple ear piercings, what I would do is put a protective stone in your other ear piercing, like black tourmaline, clear quartz that you put the intention for protection. What else? Tiger's eye, onyx, hematite, any of those really protective stones. That's a little witchy tip. Some herbs associated with the crown chakra are gotu kola for enhancing spiritual awareness and cognitive function. Some holy basil for supporting mental clarity and spiritual growth. And also lavender for calming the mind and relaxing us. For foods associated with the crown chakra, a lot of people fast. Just make sure that you check with your doctor and make sure that that's safe for you. Some people have medical conditions or underlying issues that they can't really fast. I do it sometimes. As a medium, I don't really like to do that because I can get kind of spacey. And I love comfort food for that reason, that it helps ground me and anchor me. Just get to know your body and figure out what works. Regardless, as always, fruits and veggies are going to be very helpful, especially those with high water content like cucumbers, melons, and leafy greens. Hydration, of course, I say this in every video. Make sure that you're drinking enough water so that you can keep your mind and your body clear. Some other things that you can do are journaling, writing down your dreams, writing down your spiritual experiences. That's something really fun to do when you're first starting out. Sorry guys, that's my iPad. Because over time you'll get to see like what downloads you were getting and what manifested, what dreams you had and what manifested, and you get to know yourself a lot by doing that. And you also get to know your spirit guides. Over time, you'll start to understand how your guides communicate with you. Sometimes it's certain numbers or symbols, animal totems. Same thing with your dreams. Like a snake, if I have a dream about a snake, it might mean one thing to me and my spirit guides and another one to you and yours. So really taking the time to write those things down, it's like studying yourself. It helps a lot. Mindfulness and observation, artistic expression, painting. I love to paint. Drawing. Some people, they use their psychic gifts artistically. So some people are very good at automatic writing. Some people do the same thing with drawing. And that's how they bring divine energy into the 3D, is by their art. I know that when I was writing my ebook, it was like this just huge stream of divine consciousness coming through me and telling me what they wanted in my ebook. So, and of course, a lot of it was my own knowledge. Like 95% of that book is things that I've done and I practice that work. So, it was just very divinely guided, and it was a beautiful experience, and it's definitely not the last, but I was open to receiving that information from the divine, and I brought it to life. So also reading and learning, reading different texts, learning about different religions and philosophy. If you are wanting to get started in espiritismo, I definitely recommend getting started on your reading and knowledge in general, because we all have different spirit guides from different places, and learning about different spiritual modalities but also history is going to help you understand them a lot, because over time your guides will come to you and you'll have that connection to them, and they will guide you on what to read. Like, if you have a very, very specific interest in a time period, like the Chinese dynasty period, or the Ottoman Empire, the Victorian era, Edwardian era, things like that, it's probably because you either have a past life there, or you have a spirit guide that lived during those times, or both. So just learning about things that interest you and going to what you're drawn to is going to help your crown chakra, because you're going to be downloading that information that your soul already understands and can kind of fill in the gaps. Sleep hygiene, making sure that you're getting enough sleep, keeping your sleeping area, spiritually cleansed and physically clean. I wash my sheets at least once a week. I am like OCD about it, but I know the energy, especially someone like me, I'm a witch. I just be traveling, not even trying to, okay? I astral travel without trying, and I do a lot of energy work in my sleep, so I keep it pretty cleansed. I cleanse my space every night before I go to bed. I keep little crystals around me. I drink lavender tea every night before bed to help relax me, and that helps a lot. Mugwort can help with your dreams as well. Mugwort is very, very good for using it to connect to your spirit guides. Reducing stress. What you will find, the more that your crown chakra opens, the more you get to know yourself. And the key is like gravitating more towards things that interest you and light you up and that you actually enjoy doing, and kind of decreasing things that don't. And that way it helps to reduce your stress. I think that we live in a very high stress society, which is not in mistake. Like, all this was done on purpose, kind of unplugging. My phone stays on do not disturb, especially on days like today when I'm working. Like, I'm focused on what I love and doing what I love, and anything else can wait. And I reduce my stress that way. So basically just taking care of your overall spirituality. One thing that I wanted to say before I leave is, please be careful when you're first starting out, or in general, whose hands that you put your head into. Okay, especially if you're getting into like ATR, African traditional religions. Get to know the person before you get any type of ceremony done, but especially on your head, because your head is everything to you spiritually. People will try to mess with your head. A lot of spiritual warfare is psychological, so it's very important to use discernment and see through manipulation and not let anyone pressure you into anything. if you're going to get any type of ceremony or initiation done, get to know the person, okay, and let them get to know you. Don't rush into anything. Keep your head cleansed and really nurture that connection with your spirit guides and your ancestors. That way they can guide you to the right teacher that they want you to have. Your head is very, very vulnerable when you're first starting to awaken. It's like a soft spot on a baby's head. It's very, very malleable, so you have to be careful, okay? If you need a reading, you can go in the description and click the link tree, and all my stuff is on there. I'm also beginning to offer human design readings. They take about 3 or 4 business days because it is a huge document that I type up 100% by myself. But they are available, and I will be making videos on human design soon. I just wanted to finish this one. But the chakras are very heavily used in human design, so I wanted to come out with this series first. I love you guys so much. There's also a set of chakra oils on my shop that you can purchase, or you can purchase the oils individually. But if you're a beginner and you want to get your chakras aligned, I definitely suggest that 7-piece set that I offer. All of my oils are handmade by me, with herbs and crystals and a lot of rituals. I pour my heart and soul into them, so they're very, very powerful. Okay, I will talk to you soon. Thank you.